What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today, man, I'm going to talk about last night's Sunday night football game, man. You had the Los Angeles Rams beating the Cleveland Browns 20-13. The Los Angeles Rams are now 3-0. The Cleveland Browns are now 1-2, yo. This was a nip and tuck game, man. Back and forth, yo. Quite honestly, it kind of was a snooze fest for the most of the game. For the Cleveland Browns, man. Harris caught a little 2-yard touchdown run. Nick Chubb ran the ball pretty effectively, had like 96 yards rushing. Jared Goff, he did okay. He threw 2 touchdown passes. Both of them to Cooper Kupp, man. Shout out to Cooper Kupp, man. It's never easy coming back from a torn ACL, especially at a position where you're required to use your knees a lot. You know what I'm saying? And he's looked pretty good, man, early on this season, man, as the Rams, that three-headed monster receiver, with him, Robert Woods, and Brandon Cooks is in full effect again. He had 2 touchdown catches last night. Zerline knocked in a couple of field goals. The kicker for the Browns knocked in a couple of field goals. And there's your ball game, man. For the Rams, yo, they're 3-0. It hasn't been pretty to this point. It hasn't been beautiful, but they found way. Unlike my Eagles, they found ways to win the tight games. The Panthers, was a tight one. The Saints, it kind of got away from the Saints once Breeze got out of the game. And, last night on the road against a team that a lot of people, including myself, expect to make the playoffs. And the Rams went in their hostile environment. The first time the Browns hosted a Sunday night game in, 11 years? And they went over there, got it done, man, especially defensively, yo. They played very, very well as Odell Beckham Jr. They let Chubb run on them for 90+, but Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry, for the most part was held quiet, yo. Of course, Aaron Donald is just Aaron Donald. The guy's just the beast, man. Clay Matthews got some pressures out there last night. They got a pick. They got another interception last night. And they came up with big stops at the end of the game, man. But for the Browns, man, it's a frustrating loss for them, man. Now, granted, their defense played very, very well, considering the fact that almost their whole secondary was out of the game. But offensively, they lost this game, man. A couple of plays that stand out to me, man. One was, I think it was in the fourth quarter when they had a 4th down and 9 and they went for it. They ran a draw play on 4th and 9, man. That has to be one of the most ridiculous play calls I ever seen in my life, yo. Now, if you do it on 3rd and 9, knowing you going for it on 4th down, just to get, some extra yardage or to get closer to the marker so the 4th down play won't be so hard, I kind of get it. But on 4th and 9, you're going to run a draw, man. Freddie Kitchens, man, that's just like the stupidest play call I've probably ever seen in my life, man. I'm like, if Dougie P tries some stuff like that at the link, man, people will want to just, man, give him the business, man. That's a horrible play call, man. And, then for Baker, man, Baker hasn't looked good this season either. Like, late in the game, another situation where the middle of the field is clearly open for him to run to get to get yardage, to possibly get a touchdown, and he doesn't run. Like, he just waiting for somebody to get open, man. The offense just not good right now, man. Odell Beckham is a stud. Obviously, he went up against the veteran corner in the league. Landry is a stud. They're missing the Njoku, which is a big loss, man, considering, their vertical game, in the seams and stuff like that. But, Baker hasn't been good, and Freddie Kitchens' play calling has been awful, man. I still can't fathom that 4th and 9 draw play, man. That's just a coach, man, that just seems like, now granted it's week 3. They 1-2, hey, my Eagles 1-2 also. So it's not like the season is over. But my concern for Cleveland is that is this job a little too big for Freddie Kitchens, man? You know, that's one thing when you're the offensive coordinator just calling the plays on a team that ain't expected to do nothing, that didn't win a game the year before. It's another thing when you're the head coach of a team that some people think is a real Super Bowl contender. For you to call a 4th and 9 draw play, man, that just let me know that you're outthinking yourself right now. You're outsmarting yourself right now. And, you know, you wonder if this job is just getting a little too big for him, man. And Baker hasn't been great neither. And, you know, but it's early. You know, Baltimore is too, look like Pittsburgh out of it, look like Cincinnati out of it. You know, Baltimore is 2 and look really good, but they're 2 and they got a big matchup next week. So if they go out there, they beat Baltimore, they right back into things. But the coach got to start by thinking himself, man. And Baker got to be better, yo. You know, you got an opportunity to run. And for the Rams, man, you know, they winning. They doing what good teams do, find ways to win games where they don't play well, you know, especially on the road. That's something my Eagles need to start doing right now. So shout out to the Rams on the 3-0 start, yo. But, you know, game that came down to the wire, man. Like I said, it wasn't always a pretty game. You know, both offensive kind of, you know, was a little lackluster at times. But the Rams, you know, a team that's that defending NFC champs, been in the playoffs the last couple of years, a head coach that been there, you know, head coaching for a couple of years. You know, he came out with the W over a coach that's, you know, basically trying to find his way with all these stars he have on the offensive end, yo. But, you know, it's still early in the season. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go on, hit the like button for your boy and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific, I will do a live Q&A. Y'all can come on there, ask me anything. I'll answer your questions and give you a shout out during the live, yo. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.